Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and, I don't honestly know what to say in regards to that, because, Christmas is always fun. I have recorded this at much farther ahead of time, so while you guys are watching this around Christmas, for me right now, it's like October, so I haven't technically had Christmas yet, so we'll see what happens. Anyway.
Because. Just because.
Fine. Lexi, Peebee wants to look at y'all's scans.
Peebee knows I can't divulge patient information. Useless.
That's actually kind of funny. So, we have to take the Moshai back to the planet. So I think once we do that, we'll probably spend some time today talking to all the characters and asking them questions.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Aw, Callow.
So sweet.
Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Well, I can add it to the list, but I'm not sure we want to do it now.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Alright, so one of the cats is in my room and he's decided that he wants to play with my old maple garden calendar. And I'm like sitting here watching him, hoping he's not going to try to pull it off. So if you hear random clattering, it's me getting up and throwing him out. Because at this point, he really needs... Oh, I hope he doesn't know. Okay. At this point, he deserves to be thrown out. I'm also afraid he's going to jump on the desk and he's going to try to knock stuff over. Oh, he's laid down. Okay, so let's hope that that's the end of that for now. Alright, so we're going to open up the galaxy map and we're going to take the Moshai back to her planet.
Not really a holiday destination.
Really, Ryder? I didn't know that. Right. So, let's find the right one. Aya. We're just gonna wait for this stupid thing to go through. Alright. So, I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out how to get the audio to stop stuttering and the FPS to stop dropping randomly.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
So, I'm still working on that. There's no guarantee as to when I'm going to get it fixed, or if I can get it fixed, but I'm doing my best, okay? So, just so y'all know that I am trying absolute best I can right now. Alright, so we're heading back to Aya. Alright. So we're gonna take Drawl with us for sure. If we get an option. I feel like we're not going to get an option or anything, so let's just watch and play it out. Oh, everyone's coming with us. Sounds good. Everyone looks excited to see the Moshai, though.
Stars and skies light our way. Stars and skies light our way.
Is that a greeting?
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home. I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
I did the hard part. That's hilarious. Honestly, it definitely was a group effort because I did have people with me.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
So time is a factor or no rush. See, I'm not gonna rush to IA's vault right now. I want to get back on the Tempest and I want to talk to my crew first. So, I guess if we can't do that, we will have to go to IA's vault, but we're gonna just tell them no rush for now.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
So, Ephra may disagree, or that's a good idea. I'm just gonna assume that Ephra's not going to disagree because he seems... Because, like, he just said, you're not going anywhere without our help, right? So that just seems like it's unlikely that he's gonna stand in our way. So we're gonna just wait. We're just going to do this one.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Yeah, he's gotta stay with me. Too bad. So sad. Go away. Yep, staying with me.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Oh, trust me, man. I'm not gonna leave without you. Alright. So take the Shy to Aya's vault. So I'm gonna board the Tempest. Because I hope Jarl got back on board. Oh my gosh. It'd be hilarious if we left without him. Oh my flipping gosh. I think he'd be kind of mad. Because we just said we wanted him to come back with us. And then we just, like, leave? Oh, that'd be awful. Alright, so...
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Subi wants to talk to us. So we're gonna talk to everybody now and just kind of see what people have to say. And maybe we can get some info on all of these characters that we're gonna be spending time with.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
You licked something and dumb and risky. You licked something. That could go a lot of different bad ways. Oh my gosh.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
So it's hard to talk about her. And yes, she was, see. I don't know.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me. And then lived out their lives while I slept.
Oh, that is so sad. But that's the reality for a lot of these people, right? Some of them didn't come from nothing. Some of them still had family and stuff. And her family has been dead for, what, like, technically 500 something years? That's kind of sad.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Alright, so let's talk to Suvi and see if there's any other information she can give us. Oops, sorry. I keep pressing the W key by accident.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Apparently I should have come to talk to her sooner. Oops.
At least one of the first contact situations went well.
Right. The Ket. Habitat 7. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
No, we're not going that route with her. Let's ask her about terraforming.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
That sounds like a good idea. So let's ask about the Scourge. Well, I'll just go in like alphabetical order. Or whatever, or number order.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
Alright, so now... Okay, now we'll talk later, so we'll ask her about the science team on Nexus.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
Oh. So, scans, I guess.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
There we go.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was?
Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Okay, I'm sorry, that explanation just kinda... I don't, like... I get it's what happened, but I still don't buy it. Because it's like... I don't know, there's just something about it that kind of puts me off a little bit.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
That is... okay. I know a lot of you guys probably don't believe in God. I mean, I do, so that's cool, because I've never seen a character in a video game that talks about that kind of thing and isn't portrayed as, like, being some mad person, because that's generally what happens, right? Because we often talk in book movies and stuff about how sometimes, like, religion, there's a lot of power in religion, and so it comes up with actual power, and that usually leads to corruption and all that. So that's really cool to hear, without the whole corruption thing.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Alright, so next we're going to talk to Kahlo. I really want to talk to him. He's just hilarious.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Could use it like an everyone's pitching in. Let's just do everyone's pitching in.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
Alright, so we can coexist and it's always going to be a threat. So I feel like they're essentially saying something similar, but they're kind of doing a different tone. So this is kind of more like pessimistic in a way, but also, I guess it's also blunt though. I guess pessimistic's the wrong word. It's probably more blunt. This one, I guess it's still blunt, but it's kind of putting a new spin on it. So I'm just going to do this one because I feel like you can coexist with it. I don't know. I really don't know which one to pick because I'm just going to write we can coexist. I probably will try the other one at another personal walkthrough that I don't record or something.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Alright, so let's talk to him about any info, or maybe we'll have other stuff to say, I don't know.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, we've already got our first leg for the episode. We should start keeping count of how many times this issue comes up.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so we're gonna ask a bunch of questions.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no. I'm not falling for that again.
Oh, this is really frustrating. So, you guys, I guess we're just going to have to live with this for now. If anyone has any tips on fixes, hopefully. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to fix it this LP, because by the time you guys see this video, it'll be like, I'll probably be done, so.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
So, it sounds like they live about 40-ish years, which is really interesting, because if I recall correctly, Angorans live longer. I thought they said the Moshai was like something like 195 years old. Interesting.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory, it was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Alright, so I'm going to ask about Tempest stories just to see if there's any other stories or if it's just the same dialogue over and over again.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Alright, so obviously these are Ritos, so let's ask him for another opinion on someone else.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it, Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
That was really funny. That real bad leg was really good timing. It made him sound both so irritated and bad. Honestly, it sounds like a lot of people I know too, who like to do things their own way. Of course, I'm like that too, so I guess I can't really complain. I'm just giving it a couple minutes. There we go. Okay.
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. Sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Okay. He's very nice.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright, so we've already talked to Kahlo and Suvi. I just want to double check to make sure that Jal got on the ship. Okay, yeah, he did. I'm just paranoid. Okay. So, let's go talk to someone else. There's lots of people around here.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
What's AVP?
Wait, Lexi, your dad was Turian? That explains so much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Here we go.
You know, how uptight you are.
I am not uptight.
Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
Ha! Alright, so who do we want to talk to first? Peebee, or do we want to talk to Lexi? Let's talk to Lexi first. Crap! wrong button.
Going through the readouts from the Kett facility. I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Alright, so it looks like we can ask her a bunch of questions. So let's start with friendship with Harry.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
That's interesting. Most people who meet someone who's super, super confident gets kind of turned off. But that's most people. That's my assumption. It's probably not true. Anyway, let's try this one.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Makes sense. I'm really glad we have her instead of Harry. Harry sounds awesome, but I really like her too.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Right, so I don't know. It was a turning point. Probably a good assumption.
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
Alright, so we've got that. So let's do becoming a doctor, and then we'll ask her about crew morale after.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
Sounds hard, though.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
So, I'm gonna just leave this for now, actually, because I think
never mind.
I think I'm gonna ask about that after we're a little farther into the story.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so Peebee's next.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Alright, let's see if we've got any questions. I'm not sure she'll answer any questions though, because she did make it clear that she wasn't going to answer any much stuff. But it looks like a lot of that stuff is current, so let's see.
What drew you to the remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
Alright, so let's ask this question.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I guess.
A certain independence might be helpful, yeah?
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
Alright, so current project, Nexus, Tempest Cruise. Let's ask her about the Nexus.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, she finagled my early thaw. So I kinda lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm so sad for you.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
I love how just blunt. She's like, yeah, no, let's just keep going on.
How are you getting along with the team?
I'm keeping it light and pleasant. Even Lexi isn't exactly what I'd expected. And Jal, I'm learning what makes him tick. We're lucky to have an Angara with us. Asari can mate with all Milky Way species. I find myself wondering if that transcends galactic boundaries. I'm certainly not looking to reproduce anytime soon, but he seems like a good guy. What do you think?
Oh, great. I didn't want to ask that. I shouldn't have asked that.
You'll have to figure that out for yourself, Peebee.
Gee, thanks for lighting the way, Pathfinder.
Oh, I hope I didn't just ruin it.
You're off the hook, Peebee. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Alright. So I'm just gonna see. I think I'm gonna talk to Jal next. Alright, where am I? I'm right here. I can go down the stairs. Okay, so I turn around and go down the stairs then. I hope I did not just mess this crap up. I would be so ticked off. Just waiting for this door to open. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna go talk to Jal first. So, where am I right now? Alright, so we're gonna go to the left. So he's in the crew quarters. Okay. Cool, good to know. This leg is awful. Oh, sorry. This way. He's over here somewhere.
Much to say about that facility on Vault.
There will be. But maybe not right now.
I get you, pal. Inane chatter about nothing coming up.
Alright, cool.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
So, I'm gonna ask him questions.
Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
Oh.
Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the more shy, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that, believe me. What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
Well, enough about that. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings. And cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
Aww.
I'm sorry about that, Jal. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Great. Okay. I'm not entirely sure we're supposed to flirt with someone if there's no options.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
That's a good idea.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. We need something to look forward to that's sooner than Meridian. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Alright, so we've talked to a couple of them. I'm not entirely sure what else they're supposed to do. Journal. Let's check the emails, actually, before I check anything else. Notes for last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drac, we need a solution to vis-a-vis ladders. Peebee, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late into the back point. Comments. I live in an escape pod. Pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water, fruit juice. Say to what's it made of? Is it sweet or more like beer? What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? We need to do some scientific tests. Maybe you little umbrella. Leave you with little umbrellas. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. Just a stress test. There's nothing wrong with 0500 wake up call Gil. Profanity deleted by info board. You're welcome, Liam. Liam sore. Adjective. Adjective. Wait. Adjective. Verbing nouns. Kill. Liam, if V learns to cancel all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Educational in a way. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay. So, what do we do now? I feel like I could have flirted, and then I didn't. I feel like an idiot because I'm scared that I'm going to completely mess it up. Alright, so I was going to talk to other people. So Cora wanted us to go talk to her, so maybe we'll talk to her next. And then maybe we'll do like a mission or something. Not like a main mission, just like a side mission. If I can remember where Cora even is.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Alright, sorry, I had to let the cat out. He didn't really want to be in here any longer, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let you out before you start screeching at me.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Okay.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Alright, so let's talk to Cora about a few things, maybe.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
Oh, wow.
He's also the first cat who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
Alright, so let's ask a bunch of stuff.
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
Alright, so...
Does that mean fraternization is okay for Asari commandos?
It'll happen, but usually only for one deployment. Asari don't usually stay with each other long term. After your 500th birthday, you learn some self-control.
Alright, so let's ask about the career. Military.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents, but we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
The Prothean digs woke us up to how much we don't know, and to what humanity's next leap might be. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
Yeah, I think so.
We needed to start over somewhere new. Together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Alright, let's ask about the Asari Commandos.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Ta Lane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. Your time defending Silva's expedition was probably more important. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
Alright, okay.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Alright,
Every civilization needs its defenders.
And the defenders usually match their civilization. Like Asari huntresses being adaptable as hell. Makes you wonder what our militia will look like in 100 years.
okay, let's just ask about these last two things.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, he must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow. Any more commando war stories?
Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and with me around, she wasn't the kid anymore. She was a biotic protege. I once saw her yank an AA gun right off its housing. Crushed a gang of slavers with it.
Ouch.
They didn't feel it for long. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
Alright, so let's ask for war stories again.
Any more commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
Let's ask about the Ark again.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by?
Alright, so that's all for now.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alright, so... Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see, what can we do? So we were gonna do a mission or something. So I'm thinking I might go back to Aya and see if anybody has anything for me to do. Of course, I'm going the wrong way. If I want to go back to Aya, I have to... Come on, there we go. I'm going the wrong way again. Directions were never my thing, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna head back to Aya.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
You and me both, honey. You and me both. So I really want to go back to Aya. Alright, so we're back at Aya. I kind of want to look around and talk to people and see if anyone's got something they want me to do. Oh.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
Right now it doesn't. That's funny.
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The cat offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Alright, cool. So we've got something from him. Since you have to leave, I was hoping for something something different. So we're just gonna run around and see. Alright, let's check the map. Anyone have... Okay, so we've got some quests here, and I'm going the wrong way. There's the docks. And go on shuttle, which we still have to do. Alright, so which way do we have to go? Okay, so I went the wrong way. Okay. So I want to head back. And I want to... So maybe it's in here. Oh, at least there. Nice. So, IA information bulletin. Wanted engineer. Okay, so it's just a bunch of bulletin stuff. That... Oh, apparently I can scan something? What can I scan? Nope. What am I supposed to be scanning? Okay, whatever. This place is kind of neat. I have no idea where I'm going. Right, this way. Alright, sorry guys, I'm gonna be a little quieter. I think I'm getting sick. Not always. It's not fun. Not reading it. If you guys want to read that, just pause it. I might read it later, but I don't really feel like reading it at this very moment. Alright, I'm trying to find these two quests that apparently we can access here, maybe? So this is called the marketplace. Interesting. I love how we can run around this place without people. Oh, there's one person here.
Pathfinder, as you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Alright. So I guess we have... Oh, okay. So let's do this. Because this is not... Like, in Dragon Age Inquisition, a lot of the quests were things like, go get me meat, go get me this, go get me that. But this seems to be more, seems to be a little different than what I'm used to. So, is this the console? Nope. I don't think that counted as a message terminal. So we're going to have to run over, figure out... I have to figure out where the freaking heck I'm going. The shuttle is right there, but I don't want to go to the shuttle. I want to go to the different consoles. So there's one right here. It's really close. So there's one. So which one's close? There's 71 meters, 49 meters, 85. Let's do the 49 meters first. Oh, I'm so sorry about this crazy lag and audio static freaking FPS crap. Alright, so this person said thank you. This person said go home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. This person said none. Become peace and friendship. Okay, blah blah blah. And this person wants to meet us. Forward to the Nexus unedited.
I don't sell it. You don't need it.
I don't feel right editing it. Because... I don't feel right editing it because I feel like we should be truthful and honest, and editing it just is not right. Alright. Let there be unity. Okay. I don't know what that is. No one will read this. Okay, forward together, unedited. Alright. So that's 2 down. 2 more to go. So we'll go down to this one next. Oh, fast travel station. That's kind of cool. Right.
Ryder.
Join our fight. Are you at war with each other? We have so much to learn. I believe in our future. Okay.
You are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello
Why did you
there.
scan me?
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
You haven't even told me your name.
Darnfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Sure.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
That's a lot of grandchildren. Alright, so let's go back to messages, the Nexus. So we've got one more to check. gonna find the quickest way there. I don't know what the quickest way there is gonna look like, though. Oh, well. Thanks, leg. Just having fun running back and forth trying to find all these messages. Okay, I can't go that way. I can go this way, though. Okay. Feel like I am just running in a giant circle. Alright, so we're back at the marketplace. We're just gonna run and get this last message thing. Why are you here? Questions. Keep off Varro. Share your gifts. Okay. That's done. Alright, so got a couple side quests done, at least one. I want to do that person. Let's see if I can find that person next. Where are they? They're over here somewhere. Alright, here we go.
Pathfinder.
Invest in
It
your
would be wise
personal
to speak
protection.
with me
Shield
before
yourself.
engaging in trade. I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Okay.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Shield yourself.
That's kind of cool.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
Interesting. Alright.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Alright, so we're gonna do this next. Honestly, I wouldn't want to accidentally violate their laws. I have a feeling I probably already have. Oh, him again. Oh, it's the other one. Where's the E? I want to talk to you.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it.
Okay. The rules and conduct which should a voice of each family within their society.
Fully.
1,000. There's 5,996 pages in that. I was actually gonna, if it wasn't so long, I would have read some of it. That's way too long. Oops, sorry, wrong way. I'm still getting used to this. Oh, okay, that's the other way. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, let's go.
Get your raw materials for art, for science.
Oh wait, I just saw Vetra. Where's she? Where'd she go? I thought I just saw Vetra. Oh, there she is. Right here.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
Can't hurt to be prepared. Maybe you've got something I'm looking for.
If I don't today, I will tomorrow.
Alright, I didn't actually want to do that. I wanted to talk to Vectra. Oops. Sorry. There we go.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
It's a good idea.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first.
Put a layer
Don't
of
bargain too
security
hard.
between yourself and danger.
You're the boss.
Wait, did I pick the wrong one? I thought I wanted to pick... Okay, so does it actually tell me where all my people are? Nope. So I have to find them myself. Alright, so at least we know that people are here. So we're gonna see if we can find people too. It's kind of neat. Alright, so this is Citizens Forum.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Kett kill us. And if you're wrong, if we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Kett up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
The cat weaponize their victims to make you hesitate.
And when the Kett begin to exalt your people, what will you do then?
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Don't think they liked my answer. Sorry. I like being kind. Oh, flipping gosh. There's Liam. And Drac. Of course. Hanging out in a bar.
Hey, Ryder.
I want to talk to Liam.
This paste stuff ain't half bad.
Real change in tone after that Kett facility. Half the Angara are thankful. Half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Poor Cora. She didn't do anything wrong.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing a Krogan for the first time?
Maybe if I smile more, show my teeth.
Something tells me that won't help.
Show your teeth. Alright, is Cora around here?
They should put Jarl on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? No, that man is impervious to flirtation. Why are the good ones always dead?
Alright, so let's see if we can find other people. Oh. Here we go. Found y'all.
Ryder. Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
Mm-hmm.
You're relaxed here. There's a sparkle in your eye.
I am. Thank you. It's nice of you to notice.
You're interesting. I like to notice.
Okay, that's not awkward at all.
Thank you for making sure that the squad behaves while on Aya.
They just follow my lead, I guess.
I was being sarcastic. So, good to know. I caught Liam on the bridge the other day, teaching Suvi and Callow an old Angaran folk song. At least that's what I told him it was.
Okay.
Don't fret. The marriage can be dissolved by a different song. I'll try to remember it.
That's funny. I wonder if I can say anything else to him.
Pathfinder.
Okay, so I can't. I swear, I thought all those were like flirtation things, and I guess I'm just kind of screwing it up. I'm good at screwing things up, so. If I don't end up romancing him now, I'll have to Google a way to do it later. though it'll be a waste of time if I don't do it now.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
1 of 241. Alright, it's done. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go back. We're gonna head over to Aya's vault. Alright. Party ops. Going to set this to track. Oh, Peebee's
Ryder,
here.
They've got amazing RemTech research going on here.
Whatever. Okay, so not this way. I'm really good at getting lost and having a difficult time figuring out where the heck I'm supposed to be going. Alright, so we're gonna back through the marketplace. We'll start this mission, but I doubt we're gonna finish it in this video. These are the dot docs. Oops, sorry. So let's head over to the vault on Aya. Alright, here we go.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
Very interesting.
If I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
they're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
I think Meridian. Yeah.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where, Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
Okay, I'll fight for everyone. We'll find his weakness. I'll give it all God. Gotta make him sorry. There we go.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down. For all our sakes.
Ugh, it's getting worse and worse.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship.
I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full
cooperation. Meet me there.
Alright, I'm going to end it here just because the game is being weird and the audio seems to be getting worse the farther along we get. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye!